Cyclocross Magazine here with Jared Scott at the 2017 Montana Cross Camp. How's it going?
Pretty good, how are you?
Good, good. So, this is your first cross camp, right?
It is.
After 4 days of super busy schedules and all these crazy workouts, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty sore, honestly. It's been a lot more non-stop than I'm used to, and a lot more intense training than I usually get, so.
Does that inspire you for the rest of the season?
It does, and it shows me what I really need to work on.
And what is that?
Running especially.
Yeah.
First day I got out running, and that day I was just so sore for the whole day, and it just made the riding so miserable. But
yeah. And it doesn't get any easier because the next day you do the same.
Yeah, well, you do more running, so.
You've basically just gotten more sore each
day? I mean, today I'm feeling a little better, but.
So you guys did some yoga today, yeah?
Yeah.
Was that a new thing for you?
It was. I mean, I do some stretching and stuff and massages, but nothing really like yoga type.
So with all these specific workouts and these drills and yoga, any of these things gonna be incorporated into a regular part of your training?
I think so. A lot of the drills, because they were talking a lot about like Sven Hills and just like getting that power for like Belgium racing, kind of preparing me, which I don't totally have right now. So.
Yeah. So you're on Boulder Junior Cycling, right?
Yes.
So obviously coached by Pete Weber, one of the gurus of cyclocross as well. But coming back from this camp, will you go, hey Pete, you know, this is what I did at this camp, you know, can we incorporate this or this into my training?
Yeah, I have a couple specific things that I was really wanting to talk to him about and see his opinion on.
Yeah.
After like seeing Denzel Stevenson, his like performance up in Belgium,
Yeah.
because they were talking about how Americans, kind of the difference, what they think between Americans and Europeans and why Americans don't do super well is how Americans like go super hard the first 20 minutes of a race and then just kind of fizzle out and just try to hang on, where Europeans more they go hard and then they just go just below threshold and are able to recover there, and they do kind of like, I don't know, like boxes like that where they go above threshold and then recover just below, so it's a hard pace throughout the whole race. And they're informing us of some ways to train like that, and I think that'd be kind of interesting to talk to Pete Weber about.
How old are you?
16.
Racing age?
Racing age, 15.
So you have Pete Weber as a coach, you're on one of the most successful junior development teams. But do you train with a power meter?
For road I train with the power meter, but not for cyclocross. I don't train with the Garmin even for cyclocross.
Just go out there and do it by feel. Heart rate or anything?
No.
What's your goal for the cross season?
For this upcoming cross season, my eyes are set on Nats, because I'd really like to win a national championship.
How'd you do last year?
Last year, I got 8th, I believe, in 15-16.
And a lot of those guys age up, right?
Yeah, the majority of them age up. I got 2nd for my age group for 15-year-olds, so.
Oh, that's got to be confidence inspiring.
A little bit, yeah. I mean, the guy who won that was a 15-year-old also.
Oh yeah.
So, but it was not totally my course.
Yeah.
And it came a little unexpected how it just froze over in like 30 minutes before the race. So it was it kind of threw me a little bit.
What about it wasn't your course?
Well, I didn't really like the run up right at the start. I didn't really think about that and prepare if it was going to be icy or not. Because when I pre-rode it like that morning, it was totally dry and just kind of cold. But it wasn't icy or slick or anything. And I was just planning on riding the low line, and then someone crashed on the low line, so I had to run up, and I couldn't get up the run up. So it threw me to the back of the pack, and I just had to make my way up.
So you didn't have the toe spikes or bolts?
No, I just wasn't prepared for a icy race.
Yeah, got it. How would you describe Jeff Proctor?
I'd describe Jeff Proctor as very focused. He's very on schedule and timing, and he's very set on his goals, and sharing his wisdom with others. So like, yeah, I describe him as focused.
Yeah, probably appropriate given that he's a high school teacher.
Yeah.
What was the highlight of the camp for you?
I really enjoyed just interacting with other peers. It was fun to meet a lot of them and like actually get to know them instead of just saying hi at races and competing with them in kind of like the KOMs and mini mock races.
You make some friends?
Yeah.
You keep in touch?
Yeah.
Cool. What keeps you busy outside of cross?
I mean, mainly school, friends, kind of family. Cross is my main kind of sport that I focus on, but there's a lot of aspects of training that go into it, so you're not always just on the bike, which is kind of nice.
Produces pretty well-rounded athletes for bike racing.
Yeah.
Awesome. And given you got so many takeaways and learnings of this camp, would you still want to come back next year?
I think I would.
Why is that?
Well, I just learned so much this year because I really didn't prepare how I should have, I think, for this camp. So coming more prepared next year would like set me up even better to be able to compete, plus learn from Jeff Proctor and all them, Tobin.
Yeah. When we talked earlier tonight, I was encouraging you guys to, go back and maybe give back and inspire some other crossers. Is there something that you can kind of either tell your teammates or people curious about the sport that might inspire them?
Yeah. I could, like from this camp, do you mean? Yeah. I'd probably recommend just, I don't know, motivating my teammates kind of just through what I learned and like how Jeff Proctor is able to, what he taught me to help like us perform in more like even like global competitions instead of just national levels, like for my teammates, because we're very focused just on nationals and our type of racing, and they like kind of expanded my mind to more like be prepared for what actually Europe's going to be like instead of just the flat, dry American courses.
It's almost like he's preparing you for 2 steps ahead.
Yeah.
So when you get to Europe, a lot of his examples were European races, Van Nuys, things like that. So now you have a big goal, long-term goal to kind of work towards.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for your time.
Yeah, thank you.